Hi, everybody. This is Deborah. How y'all doing? Anybody that knows me knows that I love to travel. However, I need to be reminded that I need to keep my emotions in check when I am booking these trips. Ever since I've been an adult, I've been getting these phone calls, and a lot of y'all know a lot of these travel agencies and stuff are selling this stuff, packages. And I bought a few packages before the pandemic. A lot has changed apparently when as things slowly started opening up. I had a few trips in there that I had taken without using the packages just because of the length of time that they required. A lot of the trips and specials that they had required a 30 to 60 day notice, and I'm a last minute person, so a lot of trips could be taken in the area in regionally for just a few days notice or whatever. So a lot of times I hadn't planned that far in advance. So basically, to make long story short, I started using some of the trips, or trying to use some of the trips that had been awarded me when I originally bought the package. Well, keep your emotions in check is something that I should have taken heed to. When I went to use one of the trips, 8 days, 7 night. Let me see, because I got it right here. Yep, 8 days, 7 night stay at a resort condo. And by the time I got ready to use it, when I called the phone number on the package, it had changed. That part of the program had changed ownership. I called and I had to get the email for what they call a redemption certificate, which is one company that I guess they have the software to redeem it, and then you get the redemption certificate in my case, and it led me to a different company for booking. It led me to a different company to get the hotel. So basically what ended up happening is I end up paying almost a $400 deposit for a certificate that I thought included the rate of the resort. The wording on it, under my certificate, didn't say anything about inclusive or non-inclusive. Let me see. Yeah, it didn't say anything about inclusive or non-inclusive. The hotel that I booked said that it was inclusive, and I had to pay, and I thought the $381 plus certificate, about $400, a little bit over $400 that I paid, I thought that went towards the deposit for the hotel. We're going to find out there's some place called RCI. I don't even remember what the initials stand for. RC, the money that I paid was for the right to use RCI. And I didn't find that out until after they had cashed out my money, when I called and I was trying to contact to find out exactly how much, because I thought it was like for taxes and some of the hotel fees with the room cleaning, and it was one of the service that they had on the list. And so I was calling because they said I had a substantial amount more money due. Well, substantial for me, $2,900 more due for a week. And so when I started trying to call, now mind you, these are 3 different companies. One was called Fund Rewards, RCI, whose name didn't appear on anything, and a place called My Web Res. My Web Res was a place that withdrew the money. Their name appeared on my bank account. So, but Fund Rewards was the email address. My Red did not have a phone number or an email address for their company. Everything that you clicked on with them linked directly into Fund Rewards. By email, Fund Rewards had never heard of my WebRes. Okay. So when I called the hotel said I had to go back to the booking agency or the agent who I paid my money to. Well, they said the booking agent. I'm assuming it was my WebRes. They want to put the money on my account. When I clicked on the link for my WebRes for to get in contact with them, it fed back into Fund Rewards. Now, with Fund Rewards, I was able to get contact. I did look at the contract, a place called RCI, came up on the contract. Well, actually, it was an attorney's firm that came up on the contract. But when I contacted RCI, first I got a representative from RCI, not RCI, but a representative. They put me in contact with RCI. When I got on the phone talking to RCI, they did not have my confirmation number. They had never heard of my WebRes. They had never heard of Fund Rewards. They had never heard of it was one other company in here. Fund Rewards, my WebRes, RCI, Take a Tour, who I originally bought the package from, or U-PickTravel. So her response was, one of them had a contract with them in order to sell timeshares, which I didn't realize that's what I was purchasing when I got this. But yeah, they didn't have records of any of these people. So, to make a long story short, check your emotions because I was excited. I was very excited, and I'm still excited about travel. But with this package, this put a very bad taste in my mouth about these travel agencies. And now I'm just trying the travel packages that I have now, I'm going to go ahead and try to get rid of them, use what I can on them, because I realize they're, and maybe part of this was part of COVID during the pandemic. Maybe it wasn't. I don't know. Maybe this was their MO and intention all along, but I am going to basically flush out and use what I can for my travel packages that I got before. And I probably won't be getting any more in the near future. There's a lot of websites online that have discounts and packages, and I don't have to pay a travel agency or something like this to do this anymore. I can go directly to the various companies that offer more, I should say, closer connection to the attributes and the benefits of travel. So I don't think I introduced myself. My name is Deborah. I'm with blackhealthseries.com, where radicalhealthseries.com, where I help Black women particularly heal from emotional, traumatic issues that happened to them when they were children. And I was one of those people. And so that's what my focus is on, is helping people come through that. And for me, travel is one of those methods of coming through your healing. So that's why I'm talking about travel today. But yes, be careful about these companies. If you work for one of these companies, I'm sorry, the circuitous talk and double talk and non-commit. Honestly, most of the time when the salespeople call me, they know what the benefits are in the package, but they don't know some of the finer details. And their conversation is very shallow. And then you get these contracts that are 11, 12 pages long. And a lot of the information in the packages were not discussed by the salespeople or the representative when they sold you the package. So, so maybe part of the solution might be, maybe I just waited too long to use these. The solution may be, if you're planning on traveling for a trip in the definite future and you know about what dates and stuff like that, and you think the packages will help, that might be the best solution. But from what I've experienced so far with these trips and these companies, I am not going to be purchasing anymore anytime soon. So I hope you got something out of this video. Make sure to like, share, turn on your notifications, so when I print out more, when I come up with more videos, you can know when I'm coming up with them. And I try to make a video probably, I would say about three to four times a month. So thank you for coming. Y'all take care. Bye.